Across bleak, flat, exposed land with fighters and heavy armour came the breakthrough. It's 40 kilometres from the enclave of Misrata, and this is a major offensive in its final stages. Tawurgha town still burning. What's left of Gaddafi's forces nearby, surrounded, trapped. They took this town by storm in what appears to be a highly coordinated operation with NATO. But the fighting is still going on, and they're still taking prisoners. The latest of those detained are packed inside this freight container, its doors firmly shut. Those who captured them say this injured man in civilian clothes had engaged them in combat. They search from house to house, the flags of Gaddafi's Libya on every one. None of his men are left here, only this woman, an Egyptian, terrified. You're safe, the fighters say, no one will touch you. I'm afraid, she tells them, leave me in my house. They say she has to go. She explains that she has 9 children under 12 and they ran away during the attack. The opposition says civilians have been evacuated and handed over to the Red Cross. Where can I find my children, she asked, and then agrees to head to Misrata in the hope they've been taken there. With Gaddafi's forces staying here since the uprising, there was deep hostility between the people of Misrata and Tawurgha. The man in charge of opposition fighters says some civilians have been used as human shields by the Gaddafi troops.
We moved forward with normal rifles, and it caused us a lot of casualties, because if we had used the heavy machine guns, we would have killed the civilians.
Civilian casualties aren't known yet, but opposition losses were heavy. At least 9 fighters dead, including a commander, more than 70 injured. For months they'd hoped to take this ground to stop long-range rocket attacks on Misrata. They're fortifying their position and also pushing ahead, aiming to try to cut the supply line to the Gaddafi stronghold of Sirte. This is a big gain, but they'll have to keep on fighting to hold on to this territory. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Tawurgha.